Okay.
Freed us dearly indeed.
No.
Freedom will cost us dearly.
Oh, Christy! He's crafted weapon for it blackclads! The very same lads!
Yeah, well, Your
Majesty,
baked
untouched. Ripe grain in the fields, 'tis hard to believe here, with the blackclads setting fire to all.
I feared nothing of the sort. No, stupid. Lands it aims to hold it better the Emperor.
Yeah, bent his knee for the Emperor. I think that's where the door is. When the scouts returned with information that Nilfgaardian slavers had set up camp nearby, Meve let out a heavy sigh. She knew she must free her subjects, and she also knew that, when threatened, the blackclads, whips in hand, would turn those subjects against her. Struggles. Fighting your own people to free them. That's really good, I like this one. Let's go. Boop, boop. Sure. It's a regular battle. Or
Must be an important lesson in this. But what?
Well, what is the lesson in this one when you taste it?
Used to be I hunted game. Men bring more coin.
You son, you sure you think you are?
Left, right, left, right.
101, 102, 103.
Again and again and again.
Oh, if I'd played that better,
Don't like this.
I could have killed that.
Zericania! Source of the best goods.
Oh, jeez. You want me?
Death!
Abalista, your command.
Let's go. Look. And then let's go. Look, look. Get our ballista back. Hey. What? Hey. I pass. I guess I'll also pass. I finally got my ballista back, and that's good. Let's go. Alrighty, let's start with.
What? Oh, yes, I'm on it.
Okay.
152, 154.
Sorry, turnips back for an encore.
Did they draw? Yeah, draw.
I'm a one, sir.
Lyria! That will do.
No. Get this out. I love it when you call me Lyria.
Then retreat!
Ooh, I am the queen of Lyria.
Get out, Fian!
Queen of Lyria. Love it when you shield my men for me. Shoot you with steel. One base copy of this unit. Every turn until it starts, summon a unit from your graveyard. Ew, interesting. Thank you. Wait, there too. Oh wait, that was the 3 damage one. Whoopsie. Meet Queen of Lyria.
Back in line!
My ballista into the slave driver. Slave driver.
Move!
Summon the
One
ballista. What the frick did I click? Love it when I make a mistake. Whoopsie doopsie. Think it's fine. Stress about it, buddy. Okay. What you call?
Wise choice.
I'm just gonna pass. People don't want to catch out with me. That's rude. Scouts. Up we go. Oh, I should be conquering my kingdom. My queen, we found a sizable store of gold under the floorboards of the dwelling. One was in the 5 savings. What shall we do with it? Leave it for the owner? I can take it. Better us than looters. I wonder if that thing I left back there was the 3rd part of that card. One prayer. A little prayer for you. This guy's dead. But it's fine. Gold, I leave you a small gift which should ease the fort's recapture from the Nilfgaard. Not delay from the attack, the queen will soon reach the border. By striking from the rear, we shall capture the burden on her troops. We can spare the burden on troops. Facing the march, I had slight PS. Secure the hideout's entrance. I don't believe the lack are on our... That's something to do with this. I'd have a heart attack. Knight of the 6th Infantry Regiment was impatient to finish his duty on watch. He first planned to empty his bladder, then wished to empty his bottle of hooch hidden under his bunk. Unfortunately, he hadn't had the time to fill either desire. Upon seeing the torches of the approaching Lyrian force, he sounded the alarm and hissed his breeches. Okay, goodbye Nicholas. Goodbye arm cutter, goodbye drummer. Sure.
Left, right, left, right.
With the drum.
Must be an important lesson in this. But what?
Left, right. Drum. We get good stuff. And then let's muzzle this guy. You are mine. Oh, I want that as well. Chelsea have 5. Actually, with it.
Don't need no weapon!
Yeah, and then let's, chuck out this guy.
Order!
Me no weapon. Looks like I need weapon. Order. Let's play the beer. Shoot. Shoot. Shoot that. And then end. He'll either pass or not pass. Then I'll pass. I can start with these two, and then this goes to my hand. Okay, he's only got 5 damage.
A dram of glue, a bit of soldering, a rivet or two, and it's good as new.
Let's start with the beer. It's good as new, it is, that one.
101, 102, 103.
Well, I'll just take that too, thanks. An assassin. We got homie now.
I'm a one, sir.
One of those ones. That's an archer.
Your life is mine now. Come here, let's dance.
Come here.
Claw and cast down.
Why are you doing that? You're right.
When will you ever learn?
You're right. You're right. Ever learn.
That was not in the spellbooks.
It's not in the spell books. Man.
Now, how did that incantation go?
Wham.
Off to the front yet again.
No, I thought we went drinking. Off to the front again.
Quiet, or the commissar will hear.
Quiet.
Hellcats out!
On left. You lose to me. What's they said was gonna attack from behind? You have so many resources. Is he affect everything, I guess? We're just gonna go up now. Does path down? Okay, it's the path. Oh. What the heck? Okay. No.
Broadhead now loomed before Meve and her. Once famous for its glowing forges and clanking manufactories, the city now stood silent. Why, you might ask? Because Mahakam. Decades past, it had opened its gates to human merchants and dwarven arms, exquisitely crafted and not nearly as dear as those made by man. The caravans had simply stopped coming to Broadhead. When its black-clad garrison spotted the Lyrians approaching, they'd hastily fled, left the city's gates open wide. Yet, they did not leave empty-handed. Their convoy comprising at least a dozen wagons loaded ostensibly to the hilt.
With what might they have fled?
With something damn heavy,
replied Gascon, squinting his eyes.
Look at this. 2 horses to pull each wagon, and the wheels
Slaves.
cut deep into the road.
What they've taken from my city,
Began the Queen.
they've taken from me. And I will have it back. Follow me!
Meve spurred her horse and galloped off in pursuit of the fleeing caravan. When the Blackclads realized they had no hope of escape, they planted pikes and feet, bracing for the assault.
They got slaves of it. We felt pounding blow. A Nilfgaardian arrow had struck her breastplate. Fortunately, the plate proved sturdy, shattering the missile on impact and leaving the queen unharmed. Yet if the archer's aim had been true, if the arrow had struck a few inches higher, Meve broke into a cold sweat. It's true the war neared its end, but only constant vigilance could ensure her own would not be premature. Ooh, gonna hunt down the Meves.
Stop! Whatever you carry belongs to me!
They gained ground! Dal Seifel!
It's fine. I would like this. I would like
Wise choice.
Draw a copy of this unit. Death wishes to cut all copies of this unit from hand and deck. Oh. Well. That was rude of him.
Feel any burning? See a local healer or wise woman?
What does this get me?
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
I'm wasting
Transform a
time
damage
for one
unit
like
into a
me.
bear. Draw and play 2 blitz. Yeah, that's what we want. That's not. Always waste of time. Why does it go red like that? Is that literally the AI targeting them? He's like, I'm going to use a spell.
Don't like this.
It's lucky-ish. I guess let's start with a drum. It's unfortunate. And then let's do this.
Unhandle!
Let's drum.
Order!
Left, right, left, right.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Give me good things. That's fine too. That's fine, don't stress. Let's rid of the shrine.
My boots got sand aplenty in them.
You're gonna pop skill harvest? Yeah. Oh, boots. Robot. I like the sound of plenty of it. So we can steal. Actually, we probably wanna like. Take this.
Wise choice.
Now when he uses all of this, this boosts and damages them. It also means when I use this to make him 1 HP, and everyone gets their abilities back to the Raynard. Raynard? Oops, that was a waste. She'll be right. 3, 2, 1.
Cursed traders.
Hey, don't toss that, it's perfectly usable.
Drums. Oh. That's a muzzle. I guess you. And I guess we'll include you and then look around and go, there's nothing actually out there, and then click you. And then go, whoops, yeah.
Enough! I refuse to die for these scraps!
You surrender.
Meve personally, and none too gently, shackled the Nilfgaardian commander, a young nobleman with a precisely trimmed moustache. Like many noble Imperials, he spoke fluent common.
The wagons. What's in them, Captain?
Scrap, Your Majesty.
The Imperial promptly replied. Noting the Queen's confusion, he elaborated.
To be melted down and recast into arrowheads and spear tips.
Our engineers originally planned to use the foundries in Broadhead, yet these proved too primitive. We were ordered to remove the scrap, take it elsewhere.
Any pride from the victory vanished in an instant, and Meve swelled with anger, but also with shame. The shame came from realizing that to the invader her realm was naught more than a weak, underdeveloped backwater. Meve slammed the chest she'd opened shut.
Blast it! Back to Broadhead. Let's ride.
Crumbling walls, shattered windows, rotted wood. Broadhead was bleak, a dull shadow of its former self. As the Lyrians entered, the somber townsfolk glared at the arrivals and uttered not a word. That is, until they saw Willem and began to hiss and growl. Meve resolved to address the crowd.
Folk of Broadhead, you're free at last. The Nilf's gone.
Aye, and a new one starts now.
Madman, don't you recognize our banners? The Lyrian army stands before you.
Oh, I recognise banner. I've Nugget 15 long years. And then I came back to my hometown. Know what I swallow, your grace? All had gone to shite. On account damn dwarf beat you with their metal goods for years now. Us so much in their foundries no more. You call yourselves the Lyrian army, banners can fit. Well, what about your arms? Weren't forged in us fires, hackers, by us worst foes. Ranks. And right behind, Prince Willem, who bent in blackclads not long past. So what freedoms you giving us, yes? Begging common, not in Nilfgaard's mongrel tongue.
Beg, you want about, man?
There's no levy on goods from it, as workshops don't stand a chance. And ye, your grace, you wear ass and bring bearded bastards to our doorstep.
I need this. Guards! 20 lashes!
Hear the folk! Now do you see? This here's the freedom our acquaintance silence, you fool!
Before Meve could leave the market square, Barnabas politely interjected.
Speaking, there's a bit of truth to what the man says.
I'm sure of that. But what?
I don't mean to horn, but perhaps I might be of some help?
Do tell how. I'm all ears.
Ever folk make here. The dwarves of Mahakam make twice as fast and twice as well. Must find so-called niche, an innovation. And just so happens, innovations...
A reality.
At the risk of being immodest, exactly. It serve the cause of peace to show the folk here, so bad, that they can help. Not just steal human jobs and piss in their milk.
I'll consider it, Barnabas, as you know.
The time to leave Broadhead, so Meve summoned her advisors, eager to hear their counsel. They put forth ideas, many of merit, but the Queen would decide the city's future.
Yeah.
After careful deliberation, the Queen approved Barnabas's proposal. He would manage the city's ailing industry and seek to restore it to health.
Barnabas, just please, do your best not to blow it all up.
Don't you worry, Your Grace. The only boom in this town's future is that of the economic sort.
At first, the Rivia folk were skeptical of the Queen's decision, but Barnabas's schemes bore immediate fruit. Soon, the foundries and manufactories were bustling with life. Before long, Meve herself received new goods produced there.
Gown.
Now, I'm no ally of gnomes or but a bad apple. Now, I'm no ally of many freaks, but this